YouTube, and welcome back to another video.
Welcome.
Alright, so in this video we'll be breaking down the cost, the hidden costs, the pros and the cons of buying a used car. Probably this video can help you decide whether or not this is something for you. Probably you're a girl and you're deciding, should I meet out now or play it humble? Or are you a guy that wanna, I don't know. But we're just gonna tell you our journey, our experience, and give you an idea of some of the things that you should expect when buying a second-hand, third-hand, especially a third-hand car, because that's the journey that we're on, a third-hand car. And we're going to jump straight into the negative, but stay around and hear some of the positivities. These are things that you probably would have already have, but we're going to tell you the truth, the hidden costs of buying a car. Some of them might seem obvious to a lot of you guys, but in the car registration video, as you guys would have seen, because it's now up on our channel, some of these things aren't what people normally know of or know how to do directly after buying a car. So we're going to jump into the hidden costs. Are we going to jump into them? Alright, so the first hidden cost, you have to actually pay for license, insurance, and registration. It might seem obvious to a lot of people, duh, but not everybody. As I said in the registration video, we mentioned that some persons just mama wants to see that video because I know it's for buy the car. That's all them know.
And drive.
That's all. But you have to get the car insured, you have to register it, you have the option to do it for 6 months or for a year. If you get it like a sticker, the disc, you have to pay for your plates, all them different things there if you own the car, because with us, as we get into the pros, you'll find out that it's not like a pro, get a car, you're carrying title. Anyways, yes, you pay for title, if not, if you lien on a car, that's the bank thing and all them stuff there. But as for us, we bought the car and we owned it immediately, everything pay off, because it was a third-hand car. So we did all of that at the tax office, and you have to do it in a specific order. You have to get it insured first, and people need insurance, and insurance expensive.
If you get it fully insured, you need evaluation.
Yes, and you have to do valuation as well. So the money doesn't add up, you're going to have to get the insurance. You'll probably get a cover note if you don't have a recent valuation, right? So you have to go pay for the insurance. And if you get a cheap third party, not bad. But if you make sure, if you lick somebody or somebody lick you, everything covered, right? It's comprehensive. Comprehensive is not cheap. Depending on your license, people. If he's a young man and they want to buy us his car, no hype. Sorry. Anyways, that's the perception that people would have, or insurance companies would have. Yep. Young man more we call it high risk. Yeah, that is it. And if your license is younger too as well, that is the next thing that comes as a cost. Yeah. So those are some of the costs. So you have to get it insured. The insurance might be expensive. You probably can't afford comprehensive. You stick with local third party. If you go licky people in car, say for your car have to stay beat up and you can't fix for them own. All them little things you have to think about. You go if you do the insurance or in the evaluation, you have to find anywhere between $3,000 to $8,000 for the evaluation, depending on which part you're going. You have to go register, probably have to go fitness too. Yes. Our car, the fitness part, our car never open, we just buy it so we get where. But, whoa, Jesus. When it chose for up, it was not a good time.
Because we never know it's up.
Not
and
a good
police
time.
Stop me.
Not a good time at all.
And she said up.
Lord Jesus, so that was fitness plus ticket money, Lord God. But anyways, fitness is also a next thing, but we just did not have to pay for the fitness immediately. The fitness for our car, it wasn't up at that point until too late. But fitness is going to be, how much you pay for fitness? I don't remember how much you pay for fitness. But these are all costs that you have to take in consideration when you're buying a car, whether new or used, basically. The next thing too, the next serious hidden cost that probably a lot of y'all know, upfront repairs. You're buying somebody else's mess, and I mean, if you're buying it for third-hand party, for us, the car was taken care of in a sense where it was able to move and never have much outward issues, but you're still gonna have to change things over time because you're buying an older car. So the car was able, could have drive it and go and do a little thing, but we now wait till the car sink on the road bottom and drag for us to start fixing things. So we're going to have to start fixing things. We have to start changing out things, parts. So those are costs that you're going to have to deal with
And the
over
first
time.
thing them, if you buy that, the first thing them we have to change are the tire them.
That's
The
immediately.
four of them.
Boy, we changed just the first back to and we got a surprise on our trip to go honeymoon after we're done. Cheese and peas. I mean, the car the tire them hold on enough for their life, but when you look and see how it stay actually internal after they take them off, then they should have changed from when they changed the first set or two. But changing out is going to be a costly process. And as if you're buying an older car, as I'm saying, if you're lucky to buy a car from somebody who just fix up them car, or them just always keep it on point and they're selling it now, good for you. But as for that woman, no lady. You could have done better. And then she did dirty too. She never clean. Would have to detail the car and carry one detail one more time. No lady. But that's going to be a cost. And as I said, it's somebody else's mess in a sense. Because literally, the car was basically messy. It was clean enough because you guys would have seen the videos and those stuff. But when you really take in a look on nook and cranny and you really look in at this, you should have said the dirt was suck up in the money. Yeah, but that's an next hidden cost. You're gonna have to deal with your peers. You're gonna have to deal, and then the choices that they make too. Should they have sticker all over the place for the car? Like I hate those things. Stick on the bling bling ring and all those stuff. Scrape out all them something they nip them off. Yeah, so you're gonna have to like re-customize it to your benefit or to your liking, I should say. Then a next hidden cost or a next con or problem that you may face when it comes to buying a third-hand car. It's finding a trustworthy dealership. Like as simple as that may seem, them across is out there.
Wicked.
Them is wicked. Justice and murder for Samantha. It's a
Samantha sell the car.
It's a serious thing, man, because you see, the person that we bought our car from, I feel like they probably would have been one of the better ones, but we still did have shit to deal with when it comes to them. They do alright, so the woman was a problem. She had some issue when it comes to getting the title, and she was moving very lackluster with getting that. So the man did have to do certain things in order to prove his point that he meant business, because he's holding up business cards. We had to sit and wait for like a week or two or something like that. After we decided that we're going to go for it and buy the car. And then there were persons before us that probably, would have gotten the car if things were ready, which was good in our favor, thank God. But so he had to do that. Then when he found out the car back and said, the car is available and you're ready, the man want to raise the price per me. Like, sir, you're serious? No, you tell me this and that, and what if they have to do this and do that, and I just 10,000, yada. I'm say, alright, I'm gonna throw in one reverse camera where that put over the rear view mirror. That shit never work. The man give me basic. I feel like I can't prove it, I cannot prove it, but how ironic that you give us something for free and it is damaged,
malfunction,
not working, never did work.
When I reverse it now, show you nothing. It feel record like the road in front as well. It not show nothing.
That thing never work once. Cheese and peas.
Never make no
so sense. We raise the price, and then the deal we give it to make the price a little bit more easy. Never work. So as I'm saying, to find someone that is trustworthy. Even never terrible, but we still had a little thing, and then other persons, make people cry about how other lots do, or them do for them cars. It just they don't do nothing. They don't even try to clean it up. Whatever damage and internal issues that's there, they have. You go with it same way. At least with
people buy it.
Yeah, the guy that we bought our car from, he does minor things. So even though I said the car was really filthy, same way. He would have tried to like wipe it down with a cloth. Him not do no detail. Him say make it presentable. Probably him to put like I feel like him put a new battery in the car. Because I don't know what the battery did. So. I believe so. He did some minor repairs, minor. I don't know what the minor repairs would have been, but we saw him working on other cars when we would have gone, to look at the car first, second, and all those times. He allowed us to have our mechanic come and look and all them, something that him advise it. So he wasn't too bad for our purposes. I call around a lot of persons. I was working with Vibe as well, because but sometimes like you're like, okay, it's not so bad, and you still you go through the person after you had a little want to go touch moment with them, and then in the end you regret it, and it's like you saw the signs. So it's like call around, feel out the vibe, go look around one at a time, call around one at a time, and decide what you're going to do. But these are some of the hidden costs when it comes to buying a car. But outside of that, of course, there are pros when it comes to buying a third-hand car. One of the most endearing pro would have been,
the affordability.
of course, they're affordable. You can buy a third-hand car, you can get a car. Boy, honestly, they'll be selling cars cheap as like 150k. Go up. But like when you buy the third hand, you can literally save a lot of money in the initial. But the thing about it, a car, even if it's brand new, you're gonna still have repairs and works to do on it. It won't be immediately, so you'll be able to save that. But when you look at it, sometimes how at least I look at it, or how we've been looking at it, is that we bought the car, we never have to do any initial repairs, and we don't have any loan paying back. So we were able to find that cash that that probably 10,000 or 5,000 or 15,000, whatever it was for the month, and slowly fix it up. You might look at it as it add up, yeah, it does. But as I said, if you're going to buy a new car or a second-hand car, you're still going to have things to do, probably just not immediately. So what I would definitely advise for that is that if you're buying a car and your budget is like say 700,000, if you can actually get the car for like 550, or buy a car that's for 550, 650, then that would work. It gives you like 100 or 150,000 to actually invest back into the car to fix it up, light and insurance it, and that would really work, because since we've done the major repairs on our car, it's been pretty good. We don't really have any issues, really and truly. Just been doing this thing, and we're just going to work on basically fixing up the interior now, make it look a little bit more cozy and nice. Yeah, but we regret the decision. No,
not too good.
Yeah, so that's that's a definitely thing. It's affordable. You can literally buy a car without having to have loan repayment. Not everybody would be able to do that. That's depending if you have capital to start with. But that's one of the definite pro. Next thing, your immediate owner. The fact that the car is like you're able to buy fully with cash. Yeah, I wear a car and I lean upon your car. You take your car, do whatever you want for the way to paint it blue, purple, yellow.
No bank can come.
Sticky, no bank can come tell you nothing. Yeah, so if you can afford a little car and so you can fix it up and you want to fix it up, go ahead. But if you can't manage that, nobody pick it up because you're turn a local mechanic. Don't bother. And as I'm telling you, with every car you're gonna have them to do, it's just that depending on the stage. If you buy a brand new car, you probably not have major things to do until like a year. If you buy a second hand, probably after 4 months or 5, 6. But if you buy one third and a fourth,
you buy a second hand car, just fix it before you start your problem.
It depends. I'm not saying
everybody care them.
So that's why we never wait till problem reach. We just literally proactively started to change out things. So the tires, when this is said, the two tires at the back definitely need to go. But as we go along, we just say, we know we're gonna change the front ones. We heard a little rattling for somehow. Oh, the woman rubbed down the steering wheel knuckle. I don't know, but we heard a rattling and we got that out of the way. That's not something that could have stayed or stayed for even longer, but we proactively changed it. We get the car service, change out the gas filter. There was just some minor things that we did and do it over time, and then strangely enough the hand drop off. We will get that well done, but yeah, it was just a hand place where it just dropped off.
Spark plug.
Yeah. So it's a cost, but it's not a cost where I would say be scared of. It's something just to prepare for. As I say, if you can get something a little bit under your budget, if your budget is 700, try for the 550, 600. Or if you get a car for 700, I know so by the next month you can find one 30,000, that good too. Whatever works for you. But we just tell you some of our experience and some of the costs that you may not even think about. Next things, and I mentioned it already, repairs are a bit manageable because you're not alone a repair. So you're not alone a repair. So say you pay about $26,000 per your load, and you have to go find one next probably $15,000 for go change them wheels there.
How much would you pay? Like 13,000 something for two.
How they're small.
Them small, so 13,000 something for two.
So you know, say you find over $30,000 within that 1 month they pour towards a car because you pay a loan and you change the back tires. Then sometime out of way the car just decides, say, I don't feel like moving today. The spark plug or the coil pack, we ain't gonna be connecting today, right? Your car feels like don't want to go nowhere and them stuff there. And you say, boy, You don't have money because you pay much money per loan and them somewhere there and you still have regular things them to do. So
Yeah.
you find one extra, we call it $11,000 per spot, it's probably difficult. We were able to manage to do things like that. So that's just one thing you can consider in the back of your mind. And the next thing too, the biggest pro of it all, where you want to carry?
If you get from panty to panty.
For the road.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you're going to have, freedom of road. You have a car, you can do what you need for the on your own time. Yeah, so that's the next pro that is basically some obvious pros. And the cons, as I said, you guys got to think about the cost, repairs, somebody else's, styling or driving choice. You're going to have to register title, all those things. Yeah, but basically that is it. I hope this did not scare anybody. These are just the reality of it, and I'm telling you, this is what we currently have gone through, and we're not crying over it. Sometimes in the moment when the car give that trouble, you vex and you say, "Should not do this." But you know what really helped too? When we went to the person who well done back the horn, he literally kind of be like, he explained to us and he was saying, it's a car, it's going to be like a baby, you're going to constantly have repairs and those stuff, whether it is new, used or old. It's just that probably the different stages or how frequent you'd have to do it depending on the age of car that you have, or even how you take care of it.
Yeah, and be careful when you drive. Because me love pothole.
That is amazing.
Me have a patchy tire them 2 times.
I'm glad him talk.
I'm gonna put ear. I feel like the patch good enough. I'm gonna put ear. I know me have to go put back ear in that tire. Me have to go. I carry go check it out. So avoid Jamaican potholes. Them there no pothole.
I don't want to call it a bum. Whoa.
So careful of them. And them sharp. So look out for them when you drive. But yes, Shadika, you have nothing else to say.
Nothing more.
Nothing else no left. So we thank you for watching this week's upload. We thank you. If you have any questions or inquiries, leave it down in the comment section, and we will see you in the next video. So bye bye.
Bye.